Let us, said a wise man, permit nature to take her own way. She better understands her own affairs than we do. True enough. But sometimes nature can require such a long time to take her way that we may very well assume that she has no intention of ever doing it. The answer is patience. Patience. Nature never forgives, never forgets. And her way may be long and difficult, but in the end, she always gets there. Depend on it.
Tom? Oh, Tom!
Liz!
Oh, Tom, I'm so glad I caught you.
What is it, Liz? What are you doing
I've
here?
got something to give Woody.
Give Woody?
Isn't he flying to London with you?
Woody? Liz,
Liz, what?
did you ask... Where's Woody?
Yes, Woody.
I don't
Let me
know.
ask you again, where's Woody? You know. Woody, your oldest and dearest friend, my oldest and dearest husband, Woodrow Marlowe. You were the best man at his wedding. My wedding. I haven't done it yet. I'm sure Woody will be quite interested. I haven't done
I don't know what to say.
The plane's coming back. Plane's back too, he's up there. And to push start the motorcycle. Very good. Plane's still here too. I think they have bubble machines on these tractors on the back. I'm not sure what it is. Something coming out of it.
Can I sit this
The plane's coming back. Plane's back too. He's up there. And to push start the motorcycle. Very good. plane's still here too. I think they have bubble machines on these tractors on the back. I'm not sure what it is. Something coming out of it. The plane's coming back. Plane's back too, he's up there. And to push start the motorcycle. There you go. plane's still here too. I think they have bubble machines on these tractors on the back. I'm not sure what it is. Something coming out of it.
in. Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. I have never, said Mr. Montaigne, seen a greater monster or a greater miracle than myself. And we may all echo the same sentiment. For within each of us is the power to be either. And the urge to be one or the other is always strong within. For most of us, neither wins. For all our good intentions and honest desire, just like Mr. Montaigne, we are both miracle and monster.
I'm afraid I don't understand what you're doing, Lieutenant.
We are investigating the murder of Woody Marlowe.
But he was killed 5 years ago.
There is no statute of limitations on murder, Doctor.
But he was killed by a prowler.
Was he?
Well, that's what you people said 5 years ago.
Well, we're no longer satisfied with that assumption.
Why? Do you have any new evidence?
No.
Then isn't all this a waste of time?
Our mystery drama, Escape to Prison, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Marion Seldes. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Let us, said a wise man, permit nature to take her own way. She better understands her own affairs than we do. True enough. But sometimes nature can require such a long time to take her way that we may very well assume that she has no intention of ever doing it. The answer is patience. Patience. Nature never forgives, never forgets. And her way may be long and difficult, but in the end, she always gets there. Depend on it.
Tom? Oh, Tom!
Liz!
Oh, Tom, I'm so glad I caught you.
What is it, Liz? What are you doing
I've
here?
got something to give Woody.
Kid Woody?
Isn't he flying to London with you?
Woody? Liz,
Liz, what?
did you ask... Where's Woody?
Yes, Woody.
I don't
Let me
know.
ask you again, where's Woody? You know. Woody, your oldest and dearest friend, my oldest and dearest husband, Woodrow Marlowe. You were the best man at his wedding. My wedding. I have a letter here, and I'm sure Woody would be quite interested. I want to catch him
Liz,
before the play...
listen.
What is it? Is something the matter? You have an odd tone in your voice. Yes, what?
I don't know what to say.
Oh, Woody is up to some shenanigans. He's not flying to London with you. Was the London trip part of a charade staged for my benefit?
Liz.
Are you trying to cover up for your pal?
Liz, come with me
Where?
to the cocktail lounge.
You'll miss your plane.
Come on now, don't say another word. Just come with me. Did they make it the way you like it?
Oh, it's just fine. I'm quite comfortable, thank you. I have a sneaking suspicion that Woody isn't here. Am I right?
Yes, Liz. You're right.
Well, can you tell me where is my wandering boy? You're not telling. Well, why not? You've been pals since college. Well, thanks for the drink, Tom.
Where are you going?
I have to find him. I have something important to show him.
Liz, sit down.
Why? Have you finally decided to break the code of silence and tell me where he is?
You know where he is, Liz. He's dead.
Yes? Well, go on. Tell me the rest of it.
The rest of it.
The ending. Get to the punchline.
Liz, what has gotten into you?
What's gotten into me?
Woody is dead. We buried him 5 years ago.
I'm sorry I bothered you, Tom.
Liz, come back here.
Rose?
Yes, Liz.
Do you have the latest sales figures?
They're up, all of them. The new perfume especially.
Well, I want to put that together for my report to the board of directors.
I've already started.
I have a bit of a problem.
Shoot.
I can't locate Woody.
You can't locate who?
Woody. What's the matter with everybody today? Rose? Where'd she go? Rose.
Liz, what did you just say to me on the phone?
I said I can't locate Woody.
If you want to locate Woody, all you have to do is go to the Crestwood Cemetery.
All right, that's enough.
Liz, what's the matter with you?
What's the matter with me? What is the matter with everybody? What is it? A plot?
Okay. Woody. Yeah, sure.
I have something here he should see.
What?
It's just a little private matter between the two of us.
Yes, of course.
He was supposed to go to London with his pal Tom, and I thought I'd catch him at the airport. Well, of course, naturally, it was a hoax. He wasn't there.
You know what I think you ought to do, Liz. I think you ought to go home.
Why?
But just lie down, rest.
Oh, I see. You're in on it, too.
In on what?
Oh, I don't know, but everyone around here is talking as if I were crazy.
No, Liz, it's just... Look, I don't blame you. You've been working so hard. But now it's time for the payoff. You've made it, Liz. You'll be president of the company.
Rose, I simply want an answer.
Oh, you're afraid you won't be elected. You know that's nonsense. The board of directors is scared to death you'll laugh at them and go elsewhere.
Rose.
You're sitting on top of the world, Liz. It's all yours. I think you've just realized it. Oh, you're very tired. Go home and get some rest.
You haven't seen him either. Oh, yes, I'm all right. What makes you ask? Oh, well, if you should hear, let me know. Fine. Goodbye. Oh, God. What is this? A conspiracy? Hello? Oh, Jim. Liz. Fine. Tell me, is Woody with you by any chance? Yes. Woody. Oh, you too? Thank you. Oh, why am I wasting my time with all these people? I know where he is.
Oh.
You know who I am?
Yes, I know who you are.
Well, is he here, Miss Carson?
Is who here?
Woody. Excuse me, I have something to say to him. Woody? Where is he?
Who are you calling?
Woody?
Woody? Do you realize what you're saying?
I realize that my husband has lied to me. He said he was going to London, but that's just to cover up the fact that he's here with you. You and Woody have been having an affair for the last 3 months.
Oh, that isn't true.
No?
Woody is dead. He was killed 5 years ago.
Oh, I see you've been well coached. You deny that he is here?
Why don't you satisfy yourself? Search the place.
No, that won't be necessary. I'll find him, thank you.
I don't know for what, but you're quite welcome, I'm sure.
Oh, just a minute, please. Oh,
Hello, Liz.
Doctor.
I was in the neighborhood, and suddenly I felt the need for a drink. And I said to myself, no one mixes a better martini than Liz Marlowe.
Psychiatrists should never lie to their patients.
Why not? Our patients are always lying to us.
Did I ever lie to you?
All the time.
Well, and to what do I owe this honor?
Well, Liz, I've been receiving phone calls all day from a variety of your friends.
Yes?
They're alarmed. They're concerned, frightened.
Really?
You have been going around all day asking people if they've seen Woody.
Well, what's wrong with that? I'm trying to find him.
That would seem to presume that the past 5 years were, that they were an hallucination.
What are you talking about?
Woodrow's death. That is, his murder. His funeral, the passage of time, 5 years or so, were just a dream.
All I know is I'm trying to find...
Yes, I know. And all I'm trying to do is find out who is dreaming, you or the rest of us. So, according to you, Woody is still alive.
Doctor, I don't know what's going on.
Come with me.
Where are you going?
Just come in here. Now, this is the bedroom. A room you shared for 10 years with Woodrow.
Yes?
And if Woody were here, this would also be his room, wouldn't it?
Well, of course.
Now, let us look for a sign of Woodrow Ellsworth Marlowe. I see nothing here, in this closet, or in this one. Liz, where are his clothes? Where is any sign that he lives here?
I don't know. Yes, I do.
Tell me.
Oh, you won't believe it.
I'd have to hear it first.
I'm convinced that there's... Don't ask me why, but I'm convinced that I must be the victim of a plot. Oh, good Lord, how that must sound.
Don't worry about how it sounds. Just go on.
Ballard. Ted Ballard. He could very well be in back of it.
Ballard?
He's the only one on the board of directors who's opposed to my becoming president of the company. But he's going to be outvoted. And therefore, he's trying something else.
Oh? What?
Yes, he's attempting to undermine my sanity.
How can he do that?
Oh, can't you see? He's creating this fiction that Woody died 5 years ago.
But how can he do that?
Oh, easily enough.
Before he could even get it off the ground, Woody would have to cooperate. Disappear.
But he did. You see, Woody doesn't want me to become president either.
I didn't know that.
Oh, Woody and I, we both went to work for the company fresh out of college, and I rose much higher than he did. Woody would like to see me taken down a peg. So he's lying low. So much for Woody.
And how do you account for Rose? She is definitely a partisan of yours.
The stakes are pretty high for Ballard. He may have said to her, help me to force Liz out, and you can have her job.
Sounds like quite a plot.
Well, the world around us is filled with plots that are even more bizarre. Is anything improbable these days?
Do you still keep them in your desk drawer?
What?
The letters you once showed me.
Oh,
Yes. Tied in black ribbon. All the condolences you received following Woody's death.
I tell you, Doctor, those letters are part of the plot.
All right, Liz, all right. I want to take you for a drive.
Where are we going?
You'll see when we get there.
Oh, Doctor, don't treat me as if I were crazy.
Then don't you treat me as if I'm crazy either. Now, shall we get to the bottom of this thing? All right, Liz. Tell me, what does it say on that tombstone?
Oh, Doctor.
Read what it says.
I know what it says.
Read it.
Woodrow Ellsworth Marlowe. Born... Oh, what's the difference? Don't you see? This is also part of it. Part of the plot.
One plot we know about for sure, the cemetery plot, on which they are presently standing. But what about the plot that Liz has in mind? Can it be possible? Is the entire world ganging up on her? Do these things happen in our universe? Well, why don't we wait and see what happens in the second act shortly?
Hey, Charlie, get up. Time to go fishing.
It's the middle of the night.
It's 6:30 in the morning.
I've got a better idea.
The fish are waiting, Charlie.
Steaming hot cakes and sausage.
The motor's already on the boat.
Ice-cold orange juice.
Orange juice?
Maybe with a side of hash browns.
You deserve a break today.
Hey, you know what, Charlie?
What?
Get this morning and get away
The fish will be there all day.
to McDonald's.
Master Mechanic tools sold exclusively by True Value hardware stores are an unbeatable combination of quality and value. Hi, Pat Summerall to say you get both with the Master Mechanic 45-piece tool set, now just $27.49. It's versatile, with both 1/4 and 3/8-inch drive sockets, reversible ratchet and speeder disc. Plus, it includes a hacksaw with 10 assorted blades, sturdy toolbox, and it's backed by the Master Mechanic promise of satisfaction or a free replacement. Get it now at participating True Value hardware stores and home centers.
I'm so hungry I could eat string door off the bell first, Ma.
Not too long ago, most Americans lived in small towns and on farms and ranches. There wasn't much to do in those days but work and eat.
More sauce.
It was not unusual for a person to consume 4,000 calories a day. But when you spent 10 hours behind a strong-willed mule and a sod-busting plow, you burned up a lot of energy. Our grandparents handed down those farm dishes and rural dietary habits to our parents.
Plates clean now. Okay, Mom.
Traditional dietary habits can be a serious threat to your health because more than likely, you don't exercise like your forefathers. Think about it. Isn't it time to trim your diet to the 1980s lifestyle? This message brought to you by the American Heart Association, who asks you to give the gift of love.
Your gift is the gift of love.
Let us for a moment consider the concept of majorities. We have a Mr. Wendell Phillips who said that one, on God's side, is a majority. President Andrew Jackson who said that one with courage is a majority. And President Calvin Coolidge who held that one with the law is a majority. These are all fine and noble sentiments, and they may even be true. But some of the folk who hold to them can be very lonesome at times.
So, you see, my dear Liz, here is Woody's grave.
Sure.
You mean you refuse to accept this as evidence of his death?
I mean, Oh, let us not discuss it any longer.
But we should. After all, I am your doctor.
I'd like to drop the whole business.
Then you admit that he's dead.
I'd like to go home.
Liz, I want to help you.
I don't want to discuss it.
Yes? Who? Oh, well, of course. Ask her to come in. Well, good morning, Liz. Won't you sit down?
Thank you, Mr. Ballard.
Mr. Ballard. And here I thought we were Ted and Liz.
I prefer it as Mr. Ballard and Mrs. Marlowe.
I had thought that we were getting along famously.
You're opposed to my being elected president of the company, aren't you?
Oh, that. Well, yes.
Yes. Now it comes out.
Well, I'm not aware that it was ever a secret.
May I ask why?
Well, I believe I'm on record with that also. You're just not qualified.
Well, show me one person who has been more innovative, done more for this company.
Well, I can't.
Then how can you say I'm not qualified?
Well, you are perhaps the world's best when it comes to marketing, and that's where you belong.
In your opinion.
Liz, you are not an administrator. What do you know about manufacturing, personnel, finance, or all the gritty details? You'd be in beyond your depth, and you'd hate it. No, I am doing you a favor.
Are you?
Yes, you'd go crazy.
And you're going to make sure of that, even before they letter my name on the door. Aren't you, Mr. Ballard?
Liz, I don't understand. I thought...
Yes? You thought?
Well, it has been a while since since Woody died.
Oh? Has it?
Yes, it's been 5 years, and I always thought that someday it... Oh, look. We were getting along so splendidly, you and I. I thought that...
Yes? What did you think?
Well, that maybe you and I, we could... Look, I am against your being made president, not just because it'll be bad for the company, but I'm thinking of you. And yes, definitely, selfishly, of me. I'd never see you.
And therefore there are no lengths to which you will not go. Well, your little plan is not going to work.
What plan?
Your game takes two, and I won't play.
Yes?
What is it, Rose?
You were supposed to work on the inventory figures with me.
I've already done them.
And you didn't want to use my analysis?
Oh, no, I got along quite well without it. Thank you.
Liz, what's happening?
As if you didn't know.
I thought we were the best of friends.
So did I. What did they promise you?
They? Do you want me to get that?
No, thank you. Yes?
Yes?
Oh, it's you, Doctor.
How are you, Liz?
Just fine.
I'm quite concerned.
I dare say.
Liz, please, come to the office.
Why?
I think I know what is wrong with you.
What is wrong with me?
Liz, we've known each other so long. We're friends, aren't we?
I thought we were, until yesterday.
Just come over to the office, please. Liz, I want to help you. Believe me, I have spoken to everybody who has seen you since yesterday.
Come to the point.
It's Ballard. Ted Ballard.
Finally. He is behind this, isn't he? You admit it. And I'm not crazy.
You are in love with Ted Ballard.
Me? In love with Ted Ballard?
Yes.
Oh, that's nonsense.
Is it?
Well, I couldn't conceive of such a ridiculous... He's a stuffed shirt.
Exactly. And that's why you fell in love with him. Because he is everything Woody wasn't. Ted is honest. He's sincere. And he is not a rake.
Woody is not a rake.
He didn't miss it by much.
Woody is kind and sweet, and he can be so gentle and loving.
And you were hopelessly, helplessly in love with him. You admit that.
Yes. Why do you use the past tense? As if he's dead.
He is dead. And you were blind to his faults.
I'm not blind. I accept the fact you can't have everything. Yes, Woody leaves a lot to be desired, but you have to take him as he is, the good with the bad, and on balance, he's worth it.
But he's been dead for 5 years.
But you don't...
No. Don't interrupt me.
He is alive, I tell you.
What do you want, Liz? Look at what I have got here. A copy of the death certificate. The obituary notice. The police reports. What does it take to make you see it?
I'm going to blow this thing wide open.
Where are you going?
Where do you think? You're Lieutenant Risman?
Yes, ma'am.
They said to see you. My name is Elizabeth Marlowe, Mrs. Woodrow Marlowe.
Marlowe. Woodrow Marlowe. Well, that name sounds familiar. Yeah, well, what can I do for you, ma'am?
I want to report a missing person.
Oh, well, you're in the wrong place, Mrs. Marlowe. Missing persons down the hall.
Yes, I know. I understand. But missing persons is only a surface aspect of it. You see, it's a most malicious hoax. Actually, it's a conspiracy.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone tells me that my husband is dead. That he died 5 years ago, but he isn't. He's alive. I know he's alive.
If you know he's alive, why does everyone think he's dead?
It would work to their advantage if they could demonstrate that I'm unbalanced.
Oh. When did you last see him?
Yesterday morning. He was leaving for the airport with his friend, Mr. Tom Struthers. And a few minutes later, I found an envelope, a letter he should have mailed. And I wanted to talk to him about it, so I drove to the airport and... Well, this is the difficult part. When I got there, Tom seemed shocked. He insisted that Woody had been dead for 5 years.
Tom Struthers, I see. His address?
You could get him at his office. Struthers and Company, 888 Fort Charles Boulevard.
Elizabeth Marlowe. Are you the Mrs. Marlowe I've read about in the papers who's with International Cosmetics?
Yes.
I thought you looked familiar. Don't you remember me?
No, should I?
5 years ago? I was with Homicide, and I... Wait. Woodrow Marlowe. Is he the husband you had 5 years ago? Oh, I mean, it can't be.
Why do you say that? We'll have been married 18 years in September.
Mrs. Marlowe, I don't know how to say this, but 5 years ago, I was one of the detectives who was assigned to the Woodrow Marlowe murder.
What are you trying to tell me?
Well, if we're talking about the same person, he's dead.
I see. I had no idea it went this far.
What went this far?
The conspiracy. I'm sorry I bothered you. Good day.
Wait. Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, yes, I'm all right.
Well, why don't we give you a lift home?
Oh, I see. I'm supposed to be mentally incompetent?
Oh, I didn't say that. Mrs. Marlowe, you look a little tired. We have some coffee here. How about a cup?
No, thank you. If you want to do something for me, show me a little relief. Everywhere I turn, people insist that I'm crazy. But I know that Woody is alive.
All right. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go along with it.
You will?
Sure.
Oh, finally, someone is willing to listen to me.
And why not?
Will you try to find him?
I'll do my best. And if there's anything at all to your story, I promise you we'll do our best to get to the bottom of it.
I know you will. I feel it. Oh, you just don't know what a weight's been lifted. Oh, just think I'm not alone in this anymore. Will you be in touch with me?
Oh, absolutely.
Good, because I want to be kept up to date. Here's my card. It has my office and my home numbers. You will call me.
Oh, yes, ma'am, as soon as we get even the slightest nibble.
Oh, thank you, Lieutenant Risman. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm only doing what I'm being paid for.
Oh, no amount of money could buy such understanding and sympathy. You're a wonderful person, Lieutenant. I look forward to hearing from you.
Eddie, go back 5 years, will you? Homicide. Get me the files on the Woodrow Marlowe murder.
Obviously, Lieutenant Risman isn't only being kind-hearted. He is also functioning as a cop. Well, who says one must rule out the other? And if being kind also brings in a bonus, as far as the line of duty is concerned, why is that bad? It isn't, as we shall see presently in Act 3.
Taking a laxative? Yeah, traveling throws my system off.
But so can a laxative.
Not Metamucil.
That's Metamucil?
Metamucil instant mix in little packets.
Oh.
Easy to take along.
And easy on your system. Because Metamucil is made from natural fiber with no chemical stimulants, more doctors recommend Metamucil for really gentle relief.
I like that orange flavor.
Me too.
Easy to take.
If not nature, Metamucil. Read label and follow directions.
Thursday on CBS TV. Separated for 15 years, father and daughter are reunited by a dream they share.
My old man believes in that horse.
But life could get in the way.
Oh, George lost that race by accident.
How can a drunk be a winner?
And when tragedy strikes, only her courage can save them. Christy McNichol, Laura Notes, and Eileen Brennan star in My Old Man, a CBS special movie, Thursday night at 9, 8 Central and Mountain on CBS TV.
This is Lena Horne. Before I began my volunteer work for the American Cancer Society, I didn't know too much about what the society actually does to help people. I knew that the rates of blacks getting cancer are higher than among whites, and the cancer death rates are higher, too. But it was only when someone who means a lot to me got cancer that I learned how much even information alone can mean to a family when the disease strikes. When you don't know where to turn, help like that is a real blessing. Of course, we have other services and rehabilitation programs available for everyone. I must say, when I learned about all this, I was very proud of my organization. That's why I'm asking you to be generous when you support our research, education, and service and rehabilitation work. Remember, it's your American Cancer Society, too.
For thousands of years, the accepted wisdom held that the earth was flat. Here and there, a lonely voice insisted that it was round. But these lonely voices were usually drowned out by those who had evidence on their side. Years later, the positions were reversed. Now the accepted wisdom holds that the earth is round. Why? Because that's what the evidence tells us. This is not an argument for either the roundness or the flatness of our terrestrial home. It's just an attempt to gain a bit of an insight into that subtle and mysterious word called evidence.
Hello?
Yes?
Oh, it's you, Doctor.
Yes, Liz. I just want to find out how you are this morning.
I'm feeling first rate.
Well, I must say you sound good. About Woody.
I don't care to discuss Woody.
But we have to talk about him, Liz.
We don't have to talk about anything. The matter is out of our hands, both yours and mine.
And where is it?
Exactly where it belongs. In the hands of the police.
The police?
And they promised me they would investigate.
But they can't do that.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Lieutenant Richmond?
Yes, sir?
I am Dr. Andrew Soros. I happen to be Mrs. Marlowe's psychiatrist.
Oh, yes?
Do I understand correctly that you people are investigating the disappearance of Woodrow Marlowe? Isn't it a waste of time, money, and manpower to try to find a man who is already dead?
Yes, sir, it is.
Then why are you doing it?
Doctor, why should Mrs. Marlowe suddenly believe he's alive?
Well, that is a very complex psychological problem.
Well, it won't do any harm to go over the ground again.
It simply seems like an exercise in futility.
Doctor, do you have any reason for not wanting to have this murder case reopened?
I know. What reason could I possibly have?
You're Tom Struthers?
Yes. What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
The other day, Mrs. Marlowe met you at the airport and asked you if you knew where her husband, Woodrow Marlowe, might be.
Oh, that, yeah. Well, the poor woman is obviously, well, you know.
He wasn't with you.
Oh, how could he be? He's dead.
5 years ago, he wasn't with you either.
5 years ago?
Yes, sir. I have here a copy of the police interrogation. Now, at that time, you made the following statement. Quote, I was supposed to meet him at the airport. Well, did you? Your answer, no. Why not? Well, you see, that was a ploy for her benefit. You mean Mrs. Marlowe. Yes. You see, he was... Do I have to say this? Yes. He was having an affair. With whom? Do I have to identify her? Yes. Miss Ruth Carson. All right. Putting that report aside, once again, you're at the airport 5 years later, and once again she comes rushing up, and once again she asks for her husband. Why?
I don't know.
What could have happened?
I couldn't tell you. Maybe she never got over his death. She simply couldn't accept it.
Now, isn't it a fact that you and Mrs. Marlowe were once engaged to be married?
Oh, that. Well, no, not officially. It's just we were good friends at college, and neither of us had much luck with dates, so we sort of counted on each other. But then Woody came along, and that was that.
But after Mr. Marlowe was killed, didn't you offer to marry her?
Who told you that?
No one. Just seems logical.
Well, that's your answer. I felt it was the logical thing for us both.
But she turned you down, didn't she?
Yes, you could say that. I mean, it's obvious. But look, if he was killed by a prowler, why you...
No one says he was definitely killed by a prowler. As far as we're concerned, the case is still open.
Woody Marlowe. All of a sudden he's back, isn't he?
Back, Miss Carson?
Well, in a manner of speaking.
Now, 5 years ago, he told his wife he was going to London. Actually, he had intended to spend a week or 10 days with you.
This is the first I've ever heard of it.
Well, I've already heard from people who told me that that was the plan.
He was supposed to write me and tell me what his plans were.
Right? Well, why not call?
Oh, he was getting a little nervous. He was afraid maybe my phone might be tapped.
By whom?
He had an idea she might have put some private detectives on him.
Oh, then you admit that the two of you were having an affair, huh?
Now, why would I deny that? The whole world must have been in on it. Well, he was supposed to write me this letter. I never got it.
Were you in love with him?
Love? Yeah. I'd say I was.
A thought. You could have gotten that letter, and it could have been a goodbye, so you could have been angry enough to do something about it.
Are you accusing me?
How can I? I don't have any evidence. But if I had that letter...
Hey, Lieutenant, if I killed every guy who kissed me goodbye, I'd be a one-woman crime wave. All of these things hurt for a while, but after a bit, you're good as new. There have been, maybe half a dozen fellas since Woody. And I haven't even thought about him in years.
You're Rose McLean? What's your job here?
I wish I knew. I'm called Mrs. Marlowe's executive assistant.
2 days ago, Mrs. Marlowe began acting strangely.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Well, why should she have gone off suddenly 2 days ago?
She'd been under an unusual strain. She wanted to become president, and this executive, Ted Ballard, well, he was working against it. And maybe that's why she thought Woody was still alive. She wanted him to be alive. But Woody never gave her that kind of hard time.
What kind of a hard time did he give her?
Poor Woody. If he saw anything in his skirt, he simply had to chase it.
Did he ever chase you?
Why would Woody want me?
Well, why would you want Woody? Maybe to get back at Liz Marlowe. She must have given you a hard time. Moody, temperamental, hard to please. Wasn't she?
Oh, yes. She was all of that.
Oh, what sweeter revenge. What better way to cut her down to size? But then, of course, it might have backfired. You might have fallen in love with him. Although you instigated it, you might have become furious at being used. You could have killed him.
Yes, I could have. But I didn't.
Lieutenant, how kind of you. Well, you didn't have to come here. I could have gone down to headquarters.
Well, I thought it would be easier for us to talk in your home, Mrs. Marlowe.
Oh, please come in.
Thank you.
Do you have any news for me?
I may have.
Is there any word of Woody?
You are absolutely and sincerely convinced that your husband was not killed 5 years ago?
Yes.
And that you are the victim of some plot?
Yes.
Mrs. Marlowe, 5 years ago, you went to the airport to find your husband.
2 days ago, I went to the airport to find my husband.
Listen to this report from the files. I found a letter. I thought Woody'd be interested, so I decided to get it to him before he boarded the plane. Now, that's what you told the investigating officer.
That's what I told Tom Struthers just the other day at the airport.
Now, at that time, none of the detectives asked about the letter. What kind of letter, what was in it. And now, again, there is a letter. Is it the same letter?
The same as what?
Very well. What kind of letter was it?
It was a letter.
Do you have the letter?
No.
Will you tell me what it said?
No.
Mrs. Marlowe, I thought we were friends.
We are.
Then why can't you tell me?
Because it's highly personal. It concerns my husband and me.
Well, was this a letter that was addressed to you?
No.
Was it addressed to him?
No.
You said, I found the letter. Now, if it wasn't addressed to either of you, what was it doing in your house? Shall I tell you?
What can you possibly tell me, Lieutenant?
This was a letter that your husband had written.
To whom?
To Ruth Carson.
You can't prove that.
But it is true, isn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I spoke to Ruth Carson. She said she was expecting a letter from your husband. She never received it. Why? Quite possibly he had neglected to mail it. You found it. Naturally, you opened it. What did it say?
I can't tell you. You're a police officer.
You can tell me what's in the letter. But unless I could produce it, it wouldn't do me any good officially.
My darling Ruth, now, for the first time, I am truly, really in love. Totally, completely committed. I have finally found a real woman. You. First, I must disconnect myself from this cold machine, this robot to whom I am married. But we'll talk of that later. Meanwhile, we shall have 10 heavenly days together, which shall be all the sweeter because they are stolen. She thinks I'm going to London. She's a fool. And soon she shall no longer disturb our lives. All my love, Woody.
You found this letter.
And I confronted him and he laughed in my face. He had a target pistol. And before I knew what I was doing, it was out of the drawer and in my hand. Are you crazy? He shouted. No, I said. I've just regained my senses and I shot him without even thinking. It wasn't like me at all to act on impulse. I mean, without preparing, without planning. But you see, it worked out. Sometimes these spur-of-the-moment things are best. I went to the airport to claim I was looking for him. I got rid of the gun.
Where is it now?
I threw it off the Harrison Street Bridge, and everybody just assumed that Woody must have been killed by a burglar. No one suspected me.
Now, right this minute, you are saying that he's dead.
Oh, yes, of course.
But for the past 48 hours, you kept insisting that he was alive.
Did I?
You know you did.
No, I don't. I want to believe he's alive so badly that there are times that I actually think it's true. It's something that comes and goes. Usually I can control it and keep it to myself. But if what you're saying is true, this is the first time it's been so severe. It actually possessed me completely.
You threw away the gun. And the letter?
I tore it up.
Then neither of them exist. And we have no real evidence.
I know.
But what are you going to do about it? Now, these attacks of conscience, or whatever you choose to call them, they occur more and more frequently now, don't they?
Yes.
And they last longer. They become more and more intense.
Yes.
And this time, you actually lost control.
I suppose I did.
What do you want to do about it?
I don't want to go to prison.
But you are in prison now. A prison more grim and destructive than anything with steel bars and stone walls. You know what that prison is, don't you?
Yes.
It's the prison of your own mind. And you're condemned to stay there for the rest of your life. Let me help you escape.
Escape where?
To our prison, where you'll spend whatever time a jury decides. Now, it may not be for too long. You were provoked beyond endurance. It was unpremeditated. Now you'll serve your time, and then finally you'll be free.
Yes? Free?
Let me help you escape.
Escape? To prison? Oh, yes, please. Help me.
And he did. The jury, as you might suppose, was sympathetic. Crimes of passion, especially when committed by severely provoked and attractive women, are usually lightly chastised. But in this case, I think we all agree that the punishment did fit the crime. I shall return with more crime and punishment shortly.
Lots of friends are dropping by, summer fun's in store. With picnic time and camping time, it's country time for sure. Before you all get thirsty, here's a tip that should be made. Get a drink that tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade. Country time, country time.
With lots of hot weather, barbecues, and picnics ahead, get down to your store for plenty of country time lemonade-flavored drinks.
Tastes like good old-fashioned lemonade.
Countdown to Cure. Bill Bixby with a message from the Leukemia Society of America.
Leukemia is responsible for the deaths of more children than any other disease, and more adults than children. Research by the Leukemia Society of America has brought us this close to finding a cure, but we need your help to continue the fight. It'll be a happy day when we put an end to this killer. It's a matter of time.
If you've been putting money aside, you can almost see inflation eroding its buying power, unless it's earning high interest rates or substantial dividends. And right now, thanks to Dreyfus Liquid Assets, even a small investment can profit from the currently high interest rates with complete cash availability. Think of your Dreyfus Liquid Assets account as an income-earning investment with free checking privileges. Privileges that allow you to pay bills and still earn money till the check's clear. You can even withdraw all or part of your cash by phone. There's never a penalty, never a sales or withdrawal charge. To get all the details, call toll-free 800-228-5000 for a simple, no-jargon information booklet and a prospectus including management fee, charges, and expenses. Find out how Dreyfus Liquid Assets helps you get the lion's share from today's high interest rates. Read the prospectus carefully before you invest. 800-228-5000. No charge for the call. 800-228-5000. Call now.
You've heard it said frequently, and on this program many times, that conscience doth make cowards of us all. Not to dispute with the Bard of Avon, I might venture to suggest that this interpretation restricts conscience to a somewhat narrow field of activity. Conscience does more than make us cowards. It makes us fools. It makes us dreamers. It distorts and tortures our entire concept of the world about us. For after all, what is conscience but outraged nature striking back? Our cast included Earl Hammond, Evie Juster, Bernard Grant, and Marion Seldes. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is Tammy Grimes inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time.
Ambassador Rowney read a letter from President Reagan. The letter endorsed the talks and called them a historic opportunity for both sides to end the arms race. Rowney made no predictions about how long the negotiations might go on. He said he hoped START could succeed where SALT II failed because START aims to actually reduce the numbers of arms, whereas SALT II only set what Rowney called excessively high limits on the numbers of nuclear weapons. Both sides get together Wednesday for the first full session of the two complete delegations. Mary Wisniewski for CBS News, Geneva.
Israel's Prime Minister Begin has served notice on Palestinian guerrillas who are surrounded in West Beirut. Get out now, he says, under the current ceasefire. He strongly implies that if the PLO members don't move out on their own, the Israeli army will move in. Begin addressed a day-long session of the Israeli parliament and appeared to offer a concession. He says the Palestinians may leave with their personal weapons. A hijacking is underway at the airport in Bangkok. At least one person claiming to have explosives aboard is holding some 270 people on an Alitalia jumbo jet that came from New Delhi. Nearly 100 homes were damaged or destroyed in 2 retirement villages in Berkeley Township, New Jersey late today. It was bad weather that caused the damage, perhaps a tornado, but that has not yet been confirmed. So far, no serious injuries are reported, but as many as 200 people have been left homeless. More news coming up.
Thursday on CBS TV. Separated for 15 years, father and daughter are reunited by a dream they share.
My old man believes in that horse.
But life could get in the way.
I think George lost that race by accident.
How can a drunk be a winner?
And when tragedy strikes, only her courage can save them. Christy McNichol, Warren Oates, and Eileen Brennan star in My Old Man, a CBS special movie, Thursday night at 9, 8 Central and Mountain on CBS TV.
The challenge, to bring out your best. For us, that meant brewing a light beer worthy of the king of beers. One with a clean, distinctive taste. Budweiser Light lives up to the challenge.
Bring out your best. Budweiser Light. Bring out your best. Budweiser Light.
The best never comes easy. That's why there's nothing else like it.
Budweiser Light.
Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Space shuttlers Mattingly and Hartsfield are supposed to be asleep aboard the orbiting Columbia shuttle now. Officials say they'll probably sleep well tonight. They say the two work like gangbusters all day long, trying to catch up with a heavy workload and solving problems with that remote control space arm. The astronauts will be flying upside down tonight to give the underside heat-shielding tiles extra time exposed to the sun. There may be some dampness there left over from a weekend storm at Cape Canaveral. NASA wants to make sure that those troublesome tiles are baked completely dry before re-entry. David Jackson, CBS News.
Hello, can you hear me in the control room?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, does Bob Sellers know about this announcement?
I don't know, but we just work here, so go ahead and run it.
Yeah, well, here is a commercial reply from an interested citizen.
Thank you. There have been many questions about what type of a boat you have to take to get to Bob Sellers' Pontiac on the Grand River. A sailboat, rowboat, or larger type of boat. You could take any type of boat to Bob Sellers, but you have to pull it with your car because the Grand River is now a road again. So take your boat to Bob Sellers and see all the many Pontiacs there on the Grand River at 10-mile road, 9 miles after 1 mile. This raises the question, Bob Sellers likes rain, but not when it is in his dealership.
Don't even ask. We all heard it. On the Grand River. At 10-mile road. Save at Bob Sellers Pontiac.
Come in. Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. It's all very well to suppose that the universe of the future will produce futuristic humans. Possibly the society of tomorrow will communicate via telepathy. Transportation will speed with light, and knowledge will be computerized, so all can tap in instantly. Today, in our tale of fantasy, the fact is that although man has overcome hunger, poverty, disease, and early death, what remains still is greed, jealousy, and even murder.
What do you think of it, Sam? Terrific, Joe. You told me you had an idea for a new weapon, but this is unbelievable. 10 feet high, 25 feet across, looks like a giant horseshoe crab.
50 tons. Pure titanium sheathing, moves in any direction, searches, captures, destroys.
You think our military will buy it?
They better, before somebody else does.
Our mystery drama, Killer Crab, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by James Agate, Jr. and stars Russell Horton. I shall return shortly with Act One. Are you ready to land on planet Vivian in the year 2500? Adjust your picture sensors. They work like the old-fashioned imagination we humans have enjoyed for centuries. Seeing something without being there. Switch on your magnetic safety shields. Adjust your black contact lenses and lean back into your padded body brace. Comfortable? We are in a trans train swooping down on planet Vivian at 1,000 meters per Tyron. That's their word for 1 second. Listen to our spacecraft captain.
Hello, Voyagers. This is your captain. In a few hundred Tyrons, we shall touch down on the planet Vivian, named in honor of the scientist who discovered energy, or XZX, which has made the planet a treasure trove and has been mined continuously since Vivian Year 1.
You will notice the tall blue flame directly below our trans train. That flame is in honor of the year Vivian 50, which we are celebrating, by Earth reckoning AD 2500.
A word of warning to those passengers who boarded us on planet Osiris. Those red flashes you're getting right now on your picture sensors. You are visualizing our mining operations, always conducted during the planet's dark period. Earth people call it night. Similarly, they say day when we say our light period. The extreme heat of the light period makes mining impossible, so get used to the red sparks. They'll always be with you.
A happy welcome to planet Vivian.
Joe, can you hear me?
Oh, hi, Ruthie. Did you hear the big trans train land just now? Excuse me, I just want to finish this hole I'm drilling.
Joseph Harkness, will you shut that thing off?
Oh, I'm sorry. These plates have to be accurately placed within 1/100th of a centimeter.
Every night? Every single night?
Mm-hmm. And my days off. Oh, Ruth, when I get this all together, it'll make us a fortune. That must have been the flagship that came down. If anybody asked me, I'd say this planet holds about as many people as it can. But they keep on coming.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
Well, no. Why should it?
All those young people. I bet there isn't one more than 100 years old.
Well, they come because there's big money in mining. Mining for XZX. That's the real heavy stuff. Gets you big bank credits.
Then why is it we never have enough credits?
Maybe we live too well. Look at me, running a power shovel at one of the mines, just like one of my ancestors did back in 1990. But with what a difference. My power shovel orbits the surface, is activated by transponder pulses.
Joseph, I don't care about all those things. I do that every day at Research and Development.
Ruth, where are you going?
For a walk.
But why? This is my day off.
Well, what else is there for me to do? Our bank credits have dropped from 10 figures to 3. I'm making more than you are. You're taking time off to fool around with this monstrous toy. You don't act as if we're two people anymore. And the mess you leave everywhere. I'm sick of picking up after you. Sometimes I feel like canceling out on our contract.
Canceling our marriage contract?
It's not called that and hasn't been for centuries. No, I'm serious. I just may leave you.
Well, you're not even going to wait till it comes up for renewal?
What for? To see you disgraced? Oh, I'd never live it down.
Well, why should I be disgraced?
You know the laws of planet Vivian. Any Vivanian who falls below his work quota is placed on the next trans train for Earth.
My boss, Povar, he understands. He's not going to turn me in. He knows I'm working on something special.
Oh, well, they'd better not ask for my opinion.
You'd let that happen to me? It takes 50 light years to get to Earth.
Who cares, Joe? I'm going to cancel. You're slowing up.
That's why our bank credits are down.
Ruthie, we're not that badly off.
You want to see for yourself? I'll show you. Now, look at that screen. Aren't you ashamed?
They have no right screening our bank balance.
In this society, everybody knows everybody else's business.
You'll see. When the government lays out 1 million bank credits for what I've created, you are going to sing a different tune.
This 10-foot-high metal mountain of garbage.
Well, to you, maybe, because you're not interested enough to find out. You just leave me alone, Ruthie. I am seeing this through. Ruth? Well, Hubby walked right out on me. Look. Yes, who is it?
It's me, Sam. Don't you recognize my face, Joe?
The phone screen's gone on the blink again.
What's the matter, old buddy? You don't sound like my old partner on the power shovel.
Oh, I had an argument with Ruth, that's all. Hey, listen, I got something to show you, Sam. Come on over.
I'm on my way, old buddy.
Well, Sam, what do you think of it?
Terrific, Joe. You told me you had an idea for new weaponry. I thought it was a ray gun, something like that. But this... Well, it's gigantic. How did you know how to build it?
Well, first, I made this miniature. It's like a toy.
This little metal horseshoe crab?
It has everything the 10-foot-high model has, but size. And I took this out into the hills and let it loose. Sam, it obeys my voice command. I said, bring me a snake. It brought me a cobra, dead. I said, go get me a vulture. It shot right up in the air, this little baby, and brought one down and 2 Tyrons flat.
And from the little model, you built this monster. It must weigh 10 tons.
50 tons. Pure titanium sheathing. Completely Zeta-powered. It can hunt, it can track, it can kill, not only on the surface of this planet, but on any other planet.
It's terrific. You think the government will buy it?
Well, wouldn't they be stupid if they didn't?
Sure looks like a big crab.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling it. Joe's Killer Crab.
I'd like to see it in action.
Well, that's the next thing I have to arrange. I thought I'd talk to Povar. He's got connections. I want a military test.
Well, are you ready for it?
Any day now.
Are you sure? I mean, the All-Power Council doesn't accept failures.
Well, I know that. Our planet Vivian is dedicated to success. If you fail, you're out.
Well, that's what worries me. Where am I going to find another partner on a power shovel like you? Listen, maybe I can promote something. My Uncle Obadiah is in the weaponry procurement office.
Oh, yeah?
Now, as soon as you're ready, I'll talk to him, and he'll have a look at this, I promise you. It always helps to know someone on the inside.
You're Joseph Harkness. I'm happy to see you.
And you're Sam's Uncle Obadiah.
Yes.
I'm glad to be here. Hey, they've really given you a great office.
Well, I don't know if Sam told you, but I'm not very high on the command mainframe. Still, who knows? If you've got something good, could help the both of us.
I'm glad you could take the time, Obadiah.
Now, I've read your report on this KC machine, and if it can perform as you indicate, I think you do have something.
Well, I figured there is a need.
I agree with you. Our defense fleet is pitiful.
But if my KCs could be mass-produced and you sent one out against each blip on the warning screens, well, the enemy wouldn't know what hit them.
Let me ask you, Joe. How did a man who operates one of our Zeta-powered mining shovels come up with this weapon?
Well, it's simple. The principle of my war machine is dredge, leverage, fulcrum, and centroidal force. Mechanical elements in use every single day right on this planet. One only has to think these elements through and let them interact, combine them.
Properly combined, that's the answer. I see you've done your research. Now, when can we see a working model, a prototype?
I've got one. 10 feet high, 25 in diameter. I got it in my hangar. But I want to run some tests. Now, as soon as I do, I'll present it.
Please do. Now, by the by, there's an ancient Celtic tribe. On Earth, they were known as Irish.
Uh-huh.
Is it an Irish name that you've used for your search and destroy machine? Casey?
Oh, no. It's not KCCASEY. It's the letters K and C.
Ah, what do they stand for?
Killer Crab. KC.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the original model resembled a horseshoe crab.
I see, yes. Moves in all directions, like a crab.
We'd have to.
You get it to do that, and the government will reward you for life.
That's what I'm hoping for. Some pretty big bank credits, huh?
More than you could spend in 3 lifetimes, Joseph.
Instructive to me is that the financial reward seems to mean as much to 26th century man as it does to today's man. Interesting also is the push for better military to obtain a better peace. I myself would have hoped that people like Joe and Ruth would be devoting energies to a happier mankind. Let's see whether this is in the cards when I return shortly with Act 2. It is not stretching our imagination too far to assume that by the year 2500, man will live longer, be housed better, travel faster, and be healthier. Nevertheless, on this planet, Vivian, there is still greed, vanity, and selfishness. Whether those are problems the Department of Research and Development is looking into, I don't know. What I do know is there's a new R&D boss who has just walked in the door.
Are you Ruth?
Yes, I am.
I've heard a lot of fine things about you. You received the Vivian Prize for Cybernetic Improvement this year, didn't you?
You're not the new R&D director.
My name is Theodore T. I've just arrived from Osiris.
You are the new director. We were told you were coming. They expect great things from your alpha cells.
Increased perception is my field. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh. How old are you, Theodore?
70.
You don't look it.
I'll accept that as a compliment. I also specialize in human longevity, so I'm my own guinea pig.
When I saw you walk through the arch, I thought, who is this boy who's come to run research and development? I knew it had to be you.
You'll get over my age, Ruth. People do. Actually, my Earth age would be closer to 400 years. But my cells are those of someone between 50 and 70 years old. So I've got a long life ahead of me. How old are you, Ruth?
A woman, even living in the 26th century, does not tell her age.
I'm sorry. What have you been working on?
I thought somatology needed looking into. So I've set up some somatizing projects.
We might join forces, since it could be allied to longevity.
It's all keyed into the emotional state. Come to think of it, I've got just the subject to study.
A human subject?
My husband. He's a walking, talking, non-adaptive male. Theodore, I'm extremely happy you're here. I have a feeling our working together is really going to produce something.
That's the purpose of research and development, isn't it?
It's possible if you and I put our heads together. We might make Vivian the brightest star on the galactic plane.
And who would be in charge?
Why, we would. You and I.
Ruthie, I don't see why we have to come here. I mean, to the Bureau of Vital Statistics. All other information is piped right to us on our home screen.
Probably because they don't want vital information of people's private lives on everybody's screen.
Like divorce.
We call it contract annulment.
Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for? Where's the voice printer?
You're sitting in front of it. It's all ready to be activated. You first.
What do you want me to say into it?
First of all, that you are of sound mind and body.
I, Joe Harkness, am of sound mind and body. What is this, a will I'm making?
The same form is used to make or break all contracts.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. This is a big step, Lucy. Are you sure you want this?
I'm sure. When we're finished here, our cohabiting agreement is wiped from the master tape of vital statistics. It's as if we never met. Go ahead, Joe.
Wait a minute. Now, I want back that 50% ownership of the killer crab I gave you.
It's mine. You gave it to me for backing you, buying all that material.
Well, I gave you half because I thought our contract would continue, that you'd renew it. You're walking away with half my invention. No, the divorce is off.
Oh, you're kidding yourself if you think you've got $1 million bank credits there. I've had a real close look at your contraption. It'll never work. So I've got 50% of nothing.
Oh, that's what you say. The military is very interested, and Casey ought to be worth a great deal.
Oh, I don't believe it.
I can see you've made up your mind, all right? All right, let's get this over with. Is the voice printer running?
It's been running. Oh, I, Ruth Harkness, who have a life-sharing compact with Joseph Harkness and have had same for 90 years, Earth years, now dissolve our mutual association by mutual consent. Your turn, Joe.
Well, I am not going to use words like agreement and association and compact and all that stuff. I, Joe Harkness, formerly married to Ruth for 90-odd years.
I'll say.
It's all over. I'm walking out. No. She's walking out. The marriage is over, done, finished.
Joe, please.
Is that what you want?
It's done. Now I can relax and breathe.
Oh. You couldn't do that before?
Not when I was married to you.
Who's the lucky fella?
What do you mean?
Don't give me that interstellar innocence. There's got to be someone else. Who is he? I suppose he's younger, better looking, got a big future, intellectual.
He's all of those things.
I called it, didn't I?
He happens to be the new director at Research and Development. And he also happens to be extremely neat. All scientists are.
He sounds like a twit.
Well, would you like to see him? Look up at the screen. I'll tap in on the R&D laboratory.
Is that him?
Mm-hmm.
The tall blonde guy in the white outfit pulling at his nose?
He always does that when he's solving a problem.
Turn it off. So, that's your future husband.
I might have known you wouldn't appreciate him.
I don't have to. Well, now, division of property. Who stays in our habitat and who goes?
Oh, you can have it, Joe. And that hangar full of scrap steel. It'll take you light years to clean up the house. I'm all packed, so I'll be leaving.
You're going to live with Mr. Nose Puller?
We're getting married before the day gets dark. What are you going to do with your freedom?
I guess I'll be sensible for once.
How are you going to do that?
Sam and I will take a few days off and fish. I'll think twice before getting married again. And, Ruthie, I advise you to do the same. Sam, watch how you're driving this Astro car.
How's it feel to be a bachelor, Joe?
No different. Hardly a day goes by, but Ruthie isn't on the screen asking me what I forgot, what I remembered. Did I water the fruit-bearing grasses? I say to her, why didn't you take them with you? The fruit's sour anyway. Good for you, she says. Oh, Sam, she is such a pain. But I still love her. Hey! Watch where you're driving. I want to get to the Q mine all in one piece.
Sorry, I didn't see the crater.
So Ruth got
Mated by compact to that Theodore guy, did she?
mated by compact. Don't give me that Planet Vivian lingo. She got married. That's what she did. I hope she's happy. No, I don't. Turn off here. Yeah, and head for the first digger, the big red one. We've used it before.
You know, I saw a picture of one of those early manned space flights back in 1969.
The Eagle? Oh, yeah. The Eagle has landed on the Earth's moon.
You know what? That Eagle with its tubular legs and that one little ladder and the scoops to dig up ore samples. Look at our big red power shovel. It's the same thing, only bigger. I say to myself, in 6 centuries, they haven't come up with a better design.
Sam, stop the Astromobile. We can walk it from here.
Maybe 10 times bigger, but it looks just the same.
I hope the mechanics have done a decent job of servicing. Once we start those Zeta boosters, if there's a malfunction again, we're in trouble.
Don't remind me. I always feel safer once we're up in space.
Yeah, I'm on the elevator platform. You okay?
Hit the button. Sooner we get up into our seats, the sooner the shuttle takes off. I'll take forward position this time, Joe. You take backup.
I can't say service did a great job cleaning up. Yeah, you all set? Let's take off.
Where to this time?
Povar told us to spend the entire dark period at the Q mine. We dig from the forward suspension position, maintaining free float over the area, transferring the ore from the mine surface to the drag train behind us.
Like we always do.
Yes, Sam. Like we always do. Okay, ready?
Power on.
Power on.
Thrust at 70 degrees.
70 degrees, fine.
Take off for orbit at 2,000 meters over planet surface.
Take off for orbit. What amphibian's name is that? Explosion in the oxygen containers. They're losing power.
No power. Joe, this is it. We'll drift off into space like milkweed. Do something, Joe. We'll be wandering around in space, frozen corpses, in orbit forever.
Touch off every retro rocket on the panel. I'll make sure we haven't sprung a leak somewhere. Sam, move!
I'm awfully sorry, Joe, but there's been a change in Mr. Povar's plans, and he isn't seeing anyone.
But I spoke to him myself right after we crash landed.
I can't believe you and Sam walked away as you did.
You have no idea what it's like. Your main power is gone. All you've got is your retro rockets. Panic's, Phil.
I'll tell Mr. Povar that you were here.
Well, if he won't see me, I'm paying a visit to Mercurio. And I don't think Povar would like me going over his head.
You wouldn't do that?
Well, what have I got to lose? I'm quitting anyway. I can make a lot of trouble. There's no excuse for poor maintenance.
Send in Joe Harkness.
You see? What did I tell you?
Joe, sorry about the delay, but I didn't want to see anyone before I checked into every aspect of that near accident. You all right?
No worse than falling out of bed after a bad nightmare.
And Sam?
No cuts or bruises.
As you know, we can't afford another accident. If what happened to you and Sam is the result of poor maintenance, they'd close down the whole XZX mining operation and send humans from Earth up here to run things.
I know that. But, sir, we can't pretend it didn't happen. I want to know why and how. Our lives were on the line.
I can tell you this. There isn't a single power digger that isn't checked and rechecked after each use. I've talked to the men responsible for Big Red, the one you were of.
And what did they report?
Everything checked out, everything. Clean as a whistle.
So what you're telling me is it wasn't poor maintenance?
No, it wasn't.
Any ideas about what could have caused the explosion, the power failure?
I can do more than guess. Everything on this planet is powered by zeta beams. The reason you lost control was the presence of another ray that neutralized the zeta particles.
What was it?
Back in the 20th century, they discovered that light could be amplified by stimulated radiation. It had enormous industrial application. Everybody used this high-intensity beam.
You're talking about lasers.
I am. What nobody knew was that every laser beam sets up a reverse field, powerful, with no half-life to speak of. And this radiant energy was let loose into the galactic atmosphere.
That's what hit us?
No, not those rays. They're too diffuse. I spoke to Mercurio to report what happened. He said in research and development, they have found a way to concentrate this laser residue and store it.
Someone at R&D used that ray when we were in the shovel?
The new director of R&D shot 2 billion aquivolts into the atmosphere during the dark times.
Oh, that's what did it. Povar, I'm glad we talked.
Well, of course, it was inadvertent. Who had any idea you'd be up there?
That's what I aim to find out. I promise you this. It's never going to happen again.
I think we know more than Joe does. 2 men and 1 woman. When it comes to a domestic triangle, nothing seems to have changed much with the advancing centuries. Unquestionably, life on the planet Vivian is quite different from life here on planet Earth. But isn't it strange how much of it is the same? I shall return shortly with Act 3. Our protagonist is Joe Harkness, the latest of a long line of miners specializing in ore digging. Whereas Joe's ancestors operated power shovels to dig coal, mine copper, and other minerals, today, here on planet Vivian, Joe's machine hovers over the planet's surface and removes deposits of XZX, high-energy ore. However, something went drastically wrong during Joe's last work trip, and to right it, Joe is paying a visit to someone at Research and Development.
Mr. Harkness? Joe Harkness?
That's the full name. I'm one of the few people on this planet who still has a last name. That's my heritage. Harknesses have been in the mining business for centuries.
Oh, have they?
On the planet Earth. And a couple of generations right here on Vivian. So, you're Theodore.
We've met before?
I recognized you by your, nose.
Ruth has talked a lot about you, Mr. Harkness. I am delighted to meet you.
Don't be too delighted just yet.
I can understand your feelings. I was told you were about to start mining operations in Big Red when you lost power. But you managed to get back out of space and onto the planet.
Theodore, how did you happen to know that the name of our shovel was Big Red?
I guess I heard it on the news.
It wasn't on the news. The accident got quite a lot of play, but not the name of the shovel.
Well, then I guess Ruth must have mentioned it to me as the one you usually use.
Did she? When did she do that?
I don't exactly know. You know how people will talk about their past, especially to a new husband?
No, I didn't know newlyweds did that.
I hope you're not angry, Joe.
Angry?
Because she canceled out her contract with you and started one with me.
No. No, I'm not angry. So what else does she say about me?
She is full of praise about your work, especially that weapon you designed and built, KC. She says you'll make a fortune in bank credits with it.
Oh, she said that? Never said it to me.
She even sold the department on building one. A different design, of course. We're doing it together.
Yeah, I heard about it. You've got a surplus power defense vehicle and you're souping it up. You're wasting your time, Theodore.
I will be the judge of that.
Whose idea was it, Theodore, to bombard Sam and me up in Big Red with 2 billion aquavolts?
Well, that you were in the target area was a mistake.
Oh, it sure was. You personally conducted the experiment?
No, I didn't. We had an interdepartmental meeting of all chiefs, and it ran late. So I placed the experiment in your ex-wife's very capable hands.
I felt her capabilities trying to maneuver to safety when the power died on us.
We don't know what made you lose power.
You don't? I do. And I'll tell you what else I know. Suddenly your new wife believes there's a fortune in my killer crab. She knows the military is interested, and if I'm out of her way, her 50% becomes 100%. So you tell Ruth, I'm on to her shenanigans. If you guys want to play at murder, I'm happy to take you on.
So you warned him, Joe. What's the next step?
The best defense, Sam, is offense.
He practically admitted he and Ruth were trying to get rid of you.
He put the blame on Ruth. Said that she ran the experiment with those lethal anti-laser rays.
Why would he say she did it?
Because he's a nose puller, and suddenly he gets this idea. Maybe he can convince me that Ruthie wanted me dead and 50% of my estate. Well, I don't believe that. He wants it. Not Ruthie. She didn't know who she was playing with, and probably still doesn't.
I think you ought to report him, Joe. Maybe they do things that way where he comes from, but not here.
No, they don't pull those tricks on Osiris either. No, Sam. I'm not going to report Theodore.
You going to do nothing?
I'm going to kill him. I just haven't figured out how. I'd only be giving him back what he tried to give me. Total extinction.
I still think you want to go to the top. Go to Mercurio.
Yeah, the trouble is, he's so high on the brain list, they'll believe him and not me. All he'd have to say is he was conducting an experiment, and gee, he's sorry. He didn't know we were mining.
Yeah. You can't do a thing to him, and he knows it.
Maybe I can't. But, Sam, my killer crab might. I'm supposed to be doing a little experimenting myself. Your Uncle Obadiah told me to. Now, if I give the killer crab an order, who will know it was me? Or what I ordered it to do?
What kind of an order?
I give you 3 guesses.
Joe, I'm scared. It won't attack me.
No, there's nothing to be afraid of. Now, when I turn on the lights in the hangar, all you'll see is a 10-foot-high horseshoe crab with the tentacles of a spider crab tucked under its armored shell.
Does it speak?
It speaks a language of its own. It acknowledges an order, and it gives information.
Will it be able to hear me?
KC hears everyone and everything. And it can analyze the intentions of the voice by its sound. But it will only move and act upon hearing my voice. Now, let's turn the lights on.
Wow. It is beautiful. Joe, what a job you've done.
That's the nicest thing you could have said. Casey, did you hear what my friend Sam said about you?
Yes, I heard that.
You understand, Casey? Sam is our friend. No harm is to come to him. Now, I will feed you the information you will need to seek out and destroy our enemy. This enemy is a human who tried to kill us. Understand?
I understand.
The name of our enemy is Theodore. He is the director of the government's Research and Development Department. Your first order is to find Theodore, make a survey of where he is, then report to my receiver here in the hangar the location of said enemy, his activity, and his intention.
What does he look like?
Did he say something, Joe? What did he say?
He asked, what does he look like? I hold this likeness in front of your scanner. Notice, blonde hair, blue eyes, 2 meters in height, blonde growth of hair above mouth. Got that?
Joe, is this right, what you're doing?
I haven't done anything yet. We're merely sending KC out to make a preliminary survey. Now, KC, you may have to remain at some distance so that you're not visible. Travel only at dark time. I shall be waiting for your Omicron signal. You know the impulse.
How long does it take to get a message back from KC?
Oh, not long. But to seek out and locate, that takes time. You see, KC has to find an altitude from which it can survey the R&D building. Then he sends out impulses which are altered or reflected by the configuration of Theodore. Having established that, the impulses will begin to scan his brain. And that way, we'll learn what Theodore's thinking.
Now I understand how valuable KCs would be to defend us.
Imagine a fleet of them going out, reading the enemy's minds, and immediately sending home a warning.
And this scanner on the wall receives the impulses.
Mm-hmm. Now, Casey is some distance away, but he can get good definition and reception.
Ruth, I hope you're right, because if you are, nothing can stop us.
Is that Theodore?
The nose puller himself.
Joe has been seeing a lot of military people. There must be something to his search and destroy machine. It must be worth a good deal.
Now that he suspects we made the attempt on his life, we can't undo what we did. So I've tuned up that planet defense vehicle from ordnance and augmented its power. Ruth, you go back to the basement of R&D, where I've set up a control for our vehicle. I'll walk over to the site where she's hidden and wait for your instructions.
Take care, Theodore. I wish we'd had time to make it completely remote controlled.
You know I'm doing this only for you.
I know that. We can't turn back now.
Casey is swinging the viewing lens following Theodore. Watch the screen, Sam.
Is that the planet defense vehicle they've been talking about?
Yeah, they're going to use it. There he goes, climbing up the side. Now he's got the hatch open.
Hello, Theo? Ruth here. I'm in the R&D basement.
You're coming through, Ruth.
Wish we had visual contact, but I can hear you fine.
All set here. Are you in position at the control box?
All the readings are okay. She's primed for takeoff. I'm moving my telescopic scanner now. Theo, I think I've located Joe's KC. It's on the other side of Star Hill, behind a heavy rock outcropping.
Think you can guide me to it?
I know I can.
Good. Give me full power.
A search and destroy machine.